Okay, let me get your attention please real quick. So we have several state qualifiers athletically out there on the stage today. If you're a state qualifier, make yourself up. We're going to get a big picture of these guys real quick.
Get started. Let's welcome everybody to the 2004 Spring Banquet. Spring's always kind of a sad time of year because it's the end of our sports year. And the Bush Club, with the seniors, it's not been that time and they can be competitive. So we just want to thank, the Bush Club just wants to thank all the seniors for everything they've done for the past 4 years. And then real quick, I just want to thank all the members of the Bush Club, especially our Vice President, Buddy Baker, Susan Moore, our Secretary, Tina Baker, our Treasurer, Susan Sanko, our Finance Officer. And then lastly, I want to thank my wife for being so supportive these last couple of years. If you're an officer on this Bush Club, it does take a lot of time, so I appreciate it. And then right now, I'll just pass off the boxes so we can get going with this is ready. Thank you.
Okay, real quick, I want to thank everybody for coming out. We've got a lot of things to get out there to these kiddos and them to be in the spring. And so it's a big deal. We want to make sure everybody gets represented well. I'm going to hand it off. We're going to get going with some coaches here in a second, but I got some people that we need to thank from a staff standpoint. First of all, we'd like to thank our school board. Okay, these people make it go around here at the school. They do a great job. We've got a great school board right now, and they're very supportive of athletics. School board members, George Wilcoxon, Jason Groom, Russell Howell, Dr. Baker, Debbie Dean, Jesse Everett, and Jim Lamb. If you're here, please stand. I'm going to date myself a little bit. I've coached for 30 years. This has to be the most supportive athletics school board that I've been a part of. So thank you. Also like to thank our Central Office Administration, our Superintendent, Mr. Cooper, Dr. Barbie McMath, and Mr. Brian Cummings. Thank you guys for everything you do. And then our high school administration, Mr. Jason Phillips, Ms. Angela Stevens, and Mr. Aaron Keeney. These guys are very supportive, and we're very lucky to have these guys, and they're great for our student athletes. So thank you all. Okay, I also like to take time to thank my athletic secretary, Crystal Stevens. I want to personally thank Coach Lester, Jeff Lester, Assistant Athletic Director, Girls Coordinator. He does a lot. We're always busy together in that office. Also like to thank high school teachers and counselors for everything they do for our student athletes, all employees involved in our student athletes' everyday activities. And we would also like to thank the parents of all our student athletes for the trust and support of our high school leadership and coaching staff. Our Booster Club does a great job. There's nothing that we don't ask that they don't provide, or if they can't provide, they're going to find some way to make it work for you. These guys spend a lot of hours, and it's all for our student athletes, and it's a big pleasure being able to work with these people that are down there, and they want every program to be successful here. So big thanks to our Booster Club. Okay, last thing, and I'm going to turn it over. I would certainly like to thank our coaches, coaching staff, their families, for the time they spend away from their families, for everything they do for our kids. I think we've done a good job putting a good core group of coaches around your kids and our students. Very thankful they're on board. Also, Dr. Lopez, I'd like to thank her too, along with those coaches. Anyway, that's all I got. We'll turn it over to Coach Reynolds.
All right, could I have any JV and 9th grade basketball players report to the stage? Come on, guys. Boys. First of all, I'd like to thank the parents of these young men for allowing us to be a positive influence to your sons, not just in the basketball court, but also, more importantly, in the classroom and the community. Thank you for the many who have helped in any capacity throughout the year, whether that be in our hospitality room, your support and stands, your words of encouragement, or even criticism. We're all noted and appreciated. We'd like to thank the Booster Club, all Davis, Rick Jones, Mrs. T, Mrs. Allen, Coach Yancey, Dr. Jones, Booster Club, I said it already, Coach Wolf, Coach Rideau, Coach Harris, all you guys who helped me be great this season. I also would like to take this time to thank Coach Young for their time and continually going above and beyond to help with our program. Also, I know she's not here right now, thank my lovely wife for putting up with me at the time I spent away from home, allowing me grace when I'm not there, and I want to thank her for understanding. Now let's recognize our JV and freshman team. For JV, we have Connor Bates, Robin Biffle, Brandon Crow, Cameron Diaz, Isaiah Dominguez, Jacob Galaviz, Max Olivet, Marcelo Jimenez, Caleb Collin, Ethan Cobb, Archer Hurwitz, Reese Peterson, and Ladies Rubin. For ninth grade, we have Philip Benson, Dustin Bissett, Ethan Blevins, Braylon Bradley, Justin Brooks, Jacob Burkett, Avery Comer, Braden Drake, Connor Garrison, Hayden Pasquale, Tyson Reed, Robert Rodriguez, Zachary Schoenfeld. Now let's talk about the ninth grade JV team a little bit. They showed great improvement this year, continuing their hard work in our off-season program. The ninth grade team did a fantastic job of pushing our JV team, and JV did the same thing against our varsity team. We're looking forward to seeing what their continued hard work will bring them for their future. Thank you, guys. I have my varsity basketball team come to the stage. Before introducing our team, I want to give a special shout out to our statistician, Jeremiah McLaughlin. This young man took out his time to help us with game time stats, at times even filming games. His stats were used to help us make adjustments at halftime during games. You are appreciated, and we thank you very much. We also want to thank Connor Pickett for traveling with us, filming our games, streaming it. We have to do this, and we chose to do it. All right, so about these guys, our varsity team, I would say they probably would say they fell short of some of their goals at the beginning of the year. Our goal of being back-to-back district champions, getting to the second round of the playoffs. But when I watch some of these young men, I watch them push each other every day in practice. They push our staff, myself and Coach Love and Coach Young, to be better every day. We thank them for their commitment, sacrifice, and dedication. As their coach, I'm proud of them, what they have accomplished to the seniors. I'm looking forward to hearing all the great things that you guys can do. I thank you for your help in this program. Now let's meet the 2023-2024 varsity basketball team. Number 2, Mark Battle. Number 3, MJ Jones, second team All-District and Athletic Bars. Number 4, International District Offensive MVP. Number 11, Will Waddle. Number 12, Brandon Cox. First team Academic All-District and TABC Academic All-District. Number 15, Jeff Fletcher, Academic All-District. Number 21, Chris James, I will mention All-District and Academic All-District. Number 32, Ty Rice, I will mention All-District. Now for our team award winners. First, we'd like to recognize a teammate who took a year off to handle some of his own personal business, and it seemed to work out for him, since he is one of the top kids in his class. When he came to wanting back in basketball, he told me he understood the work that was in front of him. With that understanding, he was always present, had a great attitude, backed his teammates, was ready to fill any role we gave him. Basketball may not be in his future, but his future is bright no matter what he decides to do. Our teammate of the year is number 12, Brandon Cox. year, but he really showed his growth throughout the season. This year, he came in knowing his role was going to be a little bit bigger. He had to be a shot maker for us. As the season went on, the opposition started to recognize that, but he still performed. He averaged 12 points for us, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 deflections. He ended our district season with a 30-point game and a much-needed victory. He would truly be missed by his teammates and our staff. Our offensive MVP for this season is number 2, Mark Battle. Next, our defensive players of the year. These 2 young men usually were outsized in their defensive matchups. Even so, they always brought their competitive spirit. The first young man played a bigger role than last year. Of course, he had an offensive role, but this team needed his defensive intensity as well. His matchups were usually taller and played down in the post, which he didn't like very much. But this team needed, and he's one of the strongest kids in our school, which helped him out in his position. He was second on the team in assists and 3rd in rebounds, as well as being one of our offensive threats. The next young man usually guarded the opposition's best offensive wing. Once he understood that it wasn't enough just to stop his own man, but he had to play team defense, he really blossomed for us. Along with his defensive prowess, he was 3rd in scoring, 3rd in rebounds, 2nd in deflections, and 3rd in steals. Our co-defensive players of the year are number 21, Chris James, and number 3, MJ Jones. Lastly, our team MVP. This young man has improved every year that he has been with us. He had the ability to will his teammates in a positive direction. He brought intensity and a competitive nature to practice. More times than not, he used his ability not to only find scoring opportunities for himself, but was a willing passer to make plays for his teammates. He wasn't just an offensive player, he was a willing defender as well. He was not afraid to sacrifice his body. He led us with 18 charges. He was our leading scorer, led us in rebounds, steals, and deflections. He will finish his high school career with 1,300 points, 500 rebounds, 20 steals, 40 assists, and also 354 turnovers. Our MVP basketball MVP is number 4, Jalen Allen. Thank you. Next up will be girls basketball.
I would like to just start off with a couple of thank yous real quick. I'll make sure I do it fast. I'd like to say thank you to Coach Foxley, to Coach Lester, to Mr. Phillips, to Mr. Cooper. Just want to say thank you so much for your leadership, your guidance, your support. But most importantly, thank you for giving me the opportunity to get to be the head girls basketball coach here at Wilson White ISD. It's been an absolute honor and privilege to get to run this program. A quick thank you to Crystal for all the things that she does. Danny LeJeune and the Booster Club. Again, Coach Lopez for taking care of us, even on the weekends. Coach D for our banners, designing our banners for us. Coach Lovern for all the technology. I'm his #1 vote, so thank you, Coach. I'd like to say thank you so much to our parents. In order for you to have a good, successful program, you have to have good parents. And our kids are not only those who have to be committed, but the parents have to be committed as well. And so we have a very good group of parents. So I wanted to say thank you so much to our parents. I would like to say thank you to Ms. Walden and Ms. Alec for organizing our amazing hospitality room this year. I would like to say thank you to my husband and my kiddos for just the late nights. I'm probably very hard to put up with during basketball season, so thank you guys. And then, of course, my assistant coach, Coach Fox. Thank you so much for all that you do. Would our JV basketball players please come on up? quickly recognize these young ladies. We have Bailey Dennis, Addison Watson, Florence Jordan, Zoe Faulkner, Bailey Tanner, Isabella Chavez, Emily Allen, Kimberly Escobar, Emily Wilson, and then we have an amazing manager, Miss Felice Howard. This group of young ladies right here is such an amazing group. From the start of the year till the end of the year, this group is just completely different, night and day. They have grown tremendously, and I couldn't be more proud of them. I couldn't be more proud to be their coach. I'm extremely excited about the future with these young ladies. They're hardworking, they're committed, and most importantly, they're just fun to be around. They are great kids, and I think that's a testament to you parents out there. So thank you, ladies. Well, that's the girls going to come on up, please. This group of young ladies is a special group of ladies. I couldn't be more honored to be their coach. This year has been a roller coaster of a year. We've had some highs and lows, good times and bad times, and I think that's just all part of the process. We have a very diverse group. We're very mixed. We've got 2 freshmen, we've got 1 sophomore, 1 senior, and a solid group of juniors. And so I think the progress that this group made was tremendous. They pushed through, they persevered, they're committed, they're hardworking, and like I said, I couldn't be more proud to be their coach. We lost 10 games in single digits, and I kept telling them over and over, we're this close to being really good and being really special. We just had a hard time getting over that hump. The good thing is out of these 9 girls that are standing up here, I returned 8 of them. So I'm so excited about the future and what these ladies are going to do in the next couple of years. We have 1 amazing senior that we're getting rid of this year, and that's Miss Vanessa Washington. This year. We're excited about her future and what she's going to do at UTD next year. We're going to miss her dearly and the life that she brought to this team. But for the rest of these 8 young ladies, I think the future is extremely bright for them. They are committed. That we have already been playing right now a lot of basketball. They've been staying after school, getting shots up, and I think that's just the direction where they want to take this program. And so I'm so excited about getting all 8 of these ladies as well as our JV girls back next year. What I'd like to do now is give out some awards. Freshman Ari Walden, she's getting the Golden Tiger, Honorable Mention All District, Academic All District. Freshman Madison Allen, Honorable Mention All District. Sophomore Cassidy Kafka, Lady Tiger, Academic All District. Junior Jane Johnson, Lady Tiger. Junior Debbie Carrillo, Lady Tiger, Honorable Mention All District. Junior Allison Kafka, Lady Tiger, Honorable Mention All District, Academic All District. Junior Amaya Kennedy, 17 All District, Academic All District. Junior Lacey Luna, Lady Tiger, 16 All District, Academic All District. And Senior Vanessa Washington, Lady Tiger. Real quick. This first one is the the newcomer. This award goes to a lady that was new to the team that was a major impact for us. And it was actually a hard decision for me to make, so I went ahead and did a co-newcomer. It's going to go to two young ladies that were thrown into the fire right from the jump. They didn't have much choice, but they were a huge impact for this team. Both of them ended up getting in a starting position just as freshmen. So our newcomers of the year are going to go to Ari Walden and Madison. Most valuable teammates. This award, I let the girls vote on it. This award goes to a young lady who is positive, encouraging, and is an absolute light to this team, and we are deeply going to miss her, and that is Miss Vanessa Washington. Our offensive MVP is going to go to a young lady that was one of our top scorers throughout the whole year. I call her our spark plug. She hit big shot after big shot. Times when we were in a drought, she took it on her shoulders to come out there and to try to do something to get this team going. And our offensive MVP is going to go to Allison Kafka. Our defensive MVP is going to go to a young lady who is just a force in the middle of the zone. I have not found anybody right now that can consistently score on her. She's a shot blocker, she alters shots, she leads the team in rebounds, and that is going to be Miss Amaya Kennedy. And then our MVP for the year goes to a young lady that was our leader. She was our leading scorer. She took care of the ball for us when needed. She was solid defensively, and we were just a much better team when she was out there on that court. And that goes to Miss Lacey Luna. Ladies, I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I absolutely love getting to coach you, and I'm excited about the future with you guys. Good job. I'm going to hand it off to Howard.
Coach Santos and Coach McBride. Also, Joanne Cartwright, David Watkins, are y'all here? I want to introduce our powerlifting staff. My name is Brian O'Neill, and when we started out the year, I was the head powerlifting coach. With these two individuals next to me, Coach Misty McBride and Coach Wyatt Santos, as we got going, we figured out that Coach McBride was actually the head powerlifting coach. I was the bus driver, and Coach Santos obviously was the eye candy. All right. Also, I mentioned Joanna and Bailey. We had two awesome managers that took great care of our kids. Absolutely couldn't function without them, so I really appreciate them. Everyone that Coach Red thanked, we thank you as well. I was trying to take notes as she was going, and that was really the best thank you, Coach Red, I've ever heard at a banquet. So thank you from powerlifting. If we could have all of our girls powerlifters, if you competed in the meet, come on up. And obviously, we'll do the boys after this, but I just want to brag on these kids. Everything all right down there? Happy? That's Happy Gilmore, for those of you that don't know her. I want to brag on both of our groups, our girls and our boys. They showed up at 6:30 in the morning for workouts. They stayed after school. Absolute dedication and commitment to our sport. Showed up on a lot of Saturday mornings to catch a 5:15 bus to a meet. And so it's obviously, it's a love thing. And it was really an honor to coach all of you guys. Girls, I want to recognize our regional qualifiers and medalists. So if y'all will just kind of step forward and give a wave to the crowd. Okay, Donya Hernandez, regional qualifier. Just give them a wave, Donya. Parade. There we go. Pageant wave. Okay, Donya is also a 5th place medalist. Jamie Crawl, regional qualifier, and 2nd place regional medalist. Okay, Allison Lopez, regional qualifier. Anastasia Derochi, regional qualifier. Tegan Azevedo, regional qualifier, and 5th place medalist. Coach K. Kayla Spencer, regional champion. Okay, Cameron Redding, regional qualifier and 5th place medalist. Danielle Hatley, regional qualifier. And Sarah Becerra, regional qualifier and 4th place medalist. All right, then we have a couple of certificates. We had 2 state qualifiers. I mentioned that Jamie was 2nd, so that qualified her for state, and Kayla Spencer, who was the regional champion, they are both state qualifiers. Okay, she's not here, but Sarah Becerra was our newcomer of the year. She came out and competed in a brand new division this year, an unequipped division, meaning no equipment used at all, and was 4th place in our region. So give Sarah a big hand for that. Then our most valuable teammate. She not only had a great year, but even when she wasn't competing, she was the first to volunteer to help her teammates, to rap, to coach, whatever was needed. And she's a junior, she's coming back, and we expect big things from her next year, and that's Cameron Redding. All right, and then our co-MVPs, we were really blessed to have just amazing senior leadership from these 2 especially, and they're also our state qualifiers, and that's Jamie Crawl and Kayla Spencer. All right, thank you, ladies. All right, if I could have all the boys come up. You competed in a meet this year. You competed in a meet this year and are not wearing a Texas Longhorn shirt. Okay, so let's get to recognition, regional qualifiers and medalists. Okay, Israel Alaniz. Give them away there, Israel. Grayson Nixon. Seth Jenkins. Seth's also 4th place regional medalist. Okay, Alejandro Cardiel. Jacob Samples. JJ Goody. And Carson Maddox, regional qualifier, 2nd place in region. Okay, and so if you finish in the top 2, that's an automatic qualification for the state meet. And Carson Maddox was also a state qualifier and a 1st team academic all-state selection. Okay, our newcomer of the year. This young man came out as a senior And like I said, he placed 4th at regionals, just did an amazing job, and that's Seth Jenkins. Our most valuable teammate, kind of like what I said about Cameron on the girls' side, always the first to volunteer to help, with drive to meets himself, use his own gas, just to help his teammates, you know, and do whatever was needed. And that is JJ Goode. And then also, once again, outstanding senior leadership. I only got to experience this guy as a senior, but I have no doubt he's probably been solid all along. And this isn't going to be anywhere near the best thing that he achieved in his life, and that's Carson Maddox. And before we go, I got to give a little shout out here. This lady right here volunteered to come out and help coach this year. Wasn't paid, a couple of free meals, maybe, right? But Coach McBride, we got you a little something. You'll never know how much we appreciate everything you did for us that you didn't have to do this year. I don't know if you like Texas Roadhouse, but your husband does. Okay, up next is Coach Williams with golf.
Ladies, if you've got a superlative award that goes along with the fact that he's going to take a picture with the gentleman.
Good evening. Can I have all the golfers, boys and girls, come on up? Kind of piggyback on what some of the other coaches said that we got to think. Obviously, I don't want to repeat everybody, but the support we have from the community, the parents, the administration, everybody involved, it's been absolutely outstanding. A special thanks to our booster club. Midway through the year, we needed some shorts that really all matched, and they 100% provided them, belts for the kids, and just made them look really good. So thank you, Jamie, and your athletic booster club. All right, let's piggyback on kind of what Coach O'Neill did. As I call your name, just step up with the old hey, I'm freeway. Nathan. Zach Daniels. Lance Turner. We're still working on Lance for next year. He's already decommitted to me, but I think we might be able to talk him into it. I appreciate that. Johnny Marshall. Gavin Cox. Tyson Reed. Tyson's not here tonight. He still needs to bring my shirt back. He still has it. I remind him every day. Sky Calhoun. Nathan Thomas. Nathan Thomas is also 14-4A second team all-district. Wyatt Harper. Wyatt was 14-4A first team all-district and a regional qualifier. Reese Peterson. He was 14-4A second team all-district. Maddie Woodall. 14-4A first team all-district, regional qualifier. Preston Nixon. 14-4A second team all-district. Aubrey Lux, 14-4A second team all-district. Kara Allen, 14-4A first team all-district, first alternate regional qualifier. just a little bit of a review on our season, and I promise you this won't be long because these are all my golfers. We played in 6 tournaments. The boys had a top 3 finish in 4 of them with a first place finish at the Reigns Invitational. The boys on average reduced their score by 7 strokes. The girls finished in the top 3 times. The girls on average reduced their score by 11 strokes. Both teams finished 3rd in district. As you heard, we had 7 golfers qualify. 7 golfers that made first or second team, and we had 3 regional qualifiers. Just working with both groups was different at times. So, some of the songs I had to listen to in Suburban was outstanding. It really broadened my horizon a little bit. But it was just fun with both groups. The plaque awards, let's get to that. Most valuable teammate for the boys was Nathan Thomas. Again, Nathan was an unofficial captain. He led, he motivated, he did a great job of just being a teammate. Nathan's a senior. We're going to hate to lose him. He's going to move on and do just about whatever he wants to in life, and again, be successful at it. Most valuable teammate for the girls goes to 2 individuals, Presley Nixon and Aubrey Lux. Again, they did a great job of motivating. They were part of psychologists, motivational speakers to the other girls, to me, because it was an adventure out there. Newcomer of the year goes to Wyatt Harper. Girls MVP goes to 2 individuals. Again, they competed, they played well. One of them we didn't have very long, but when she got here, she did an outstanding job. That goes to Kara Allen and Maddie Woodall. And boys MVP goes to a young man. Again, he's going to be phenomenal. The more he plays, he got better and better each tournament. He's a natural. Everything he does on the golf course, he's smooth. He's the most even-keeled young man I've ever seen play golf. Wyatt Harper. Okay, after we're done, take your picture with your plaque, and again, thank you for everything. If you've ever tried to play golf and carry your bag for 18 holes, it's pretty tough. I'd have a hard time doing it, but they did an outstanding job. Thank you. Oh, sorry, no, exactly, softball's next.
All right, thank you. If all the softball players could come up. So my name is Kate Cowardlever. They all call me Coach K because, when they're frustrated, nobody really wants to say Cowardlever. So they said call me Coach K, and Coach D's been with me since day 1. So JC is convinced that I cannot make it through this without crying, and she's probably right. I do communications for a living. Why are you saying that there? However, I will tell you that softball is something that is very near and dear to my heart, and I never thought I would have an opportunity to do again. And so this team has made a huge impact on my life, and it's quite frankly probably one of my favorite teams I've ever coached. So this has absolutely been a blessing. I am going to run through my list of thank yous, and I apologize, but I just feel like there are a lot of people that I can thank. Coach Boxley was coaching high school baseball when I was playing high school softball. So it is fun 20 years later to be back together. And so he came to me, we talked back in June, and he said, hey, I'm going to need you for my retirement. I said, oh. So we talked about it more and more, and I can tell you this, I would not be here, I would not coach for anybody else. I would not want to do this for anybody else but him. You guys don't know, but he is unbelievably amazing. So thank you so much. I have to say thank you to Coach Lester. He is the most energetic, where Dr. McNabb and Mr. Clements let me leave every day at 3 o'clock to come coach and do what I love. And I do press releases on the road, and we do some stuff from my phone. And they let me come over here and do this. And I just can't say thank you enough for them letting me do this, give me this opportunity. I have to say a big thank you to Coach Lopez. Knock on wood, we were actually very blessed to not have a lot of injuries this season, but she did a great job. I think she took care of me as much as she took care of them, so I really appreciate Coach Lopez. The Booster Club, when I showed up, I had 1 bucket of balls. 1. And so I called Danny and Bucky and I said, listen, I can't do this without at least 5 dozen. And they said, send it to me, we'll buy them tomorrow. And they did. We needed some screens. You guys know we had a very wet spring. So they set me up with all the hitting screens. We did not take a day off, did we? We did not take a day off. We hit that back gym and we worked with baseball and other campuses. A big shout out, thank you to Miss Mullen, who let us hit at the primary when basketball season was going on. So we just appreciate this community coming together and supporting us. We couldn't have been where we were without you guys. And we want to say thank you to the parents. I have wonderful parents. I'll be honest, I asked Coach Boxley, I said, listen, I don't know, I never did parents. You know, I got the kids when they were 18 to 22, and like, I mean, what if they don't like me? And he's like, well, I think you'll be fine. So I was nervous, but I have fabulous parents, and I'm so thankful for the parents I had. They were super supportive, put together team dinners, and I can't say enough about our parents and how wonderful they are. I also want to thank my husband and my boys. So Eric actually went to work early so that he could come back and pick up the boys and do all the things. They all played basketball, they all played football and baseball all week where I was with them. And so Eric ran all that, and so you can't do this without a wonderful spouse. I have to say, just thank you so much. So Regina DiDomenici was the first person I called when I got the job. Most of you don't know this, but she was actually a Division I catcher. And so I said, listen, I can't pay you, but I need your help. And I need you to come do this. And she said, okay. And we lost Coach mid-year to go, she went to go home with her family. And so Regina really stepped in big, and I could not have done this. If you guys don't know, there's not another person that works more hours in this school district than Regina DiDomenici. She's in everything. And she's in everything. So, last but not least, I want to talk about these wonderful ladies up here. So give them a wave when I call your name. Taken Osvito, she's a junior. Ashton Briggs, sophomore. Jesse Burleson, freshman. Morgan Carvall, sophomore. Jenny Curtis, junior. Bailey Dennis, freshman. Madison Eckenbacher, junior. Chloe Faulkner, freshman. Raul Gomez, sophomore. Natalie Monterio, sophomore. Maggie Nunez, freshman. Peyton Powell, junior. Bella Torres, freshman. Amy Lott, freshman. Chloe Wilson, freshman. Lauren Witherspoon, sophomore. So there are 5 people standing up here that are seniors. When I got here, they had not won a single district game in their entire career. And they looked at me and they said, Coach K, we just want to have an opportunity to compete. And I said, you know what? We're going to win first in district, and then we can't do it. That's like 5 D1 players. So that was difficult. But we competed, and at the end we were tied for second. And so Katie Davis, Emily Everett, Peyton Bugate, JC Hill, and Alyssa McVeigh, they have been the most amazing, supportive, hardest working seniors, and we won district games this year. It was an interesting season for us. We started the year with 22. We dropped down to 21. Then we had some injuries that kept us from having a JV So most of these kids were what we call the bubble and played both, or they just traveled with varsity. But the foundation that we built this year that we'll be able to launch into next year is incredible. We have 10 returners. We're super excited about where we're going and the direction the program is headed, and so we cannot wait till next year. We have some awards that we want to give out tonight. We will not be giving out our district awards because Canton is still playing. It looks like they may actually maybe run the state, but I would just like to say that there's only been 3 teams that scored more than 4 runs on Canton this year, and we were one of them. Alright, so I'm going to start with our teammate of the year. This person was nominated by her teammates. This person is certainly the mother hen. She goes above and beyond to make sure that everybody's taken care of. She stays late. She picks everything up. She pushes forward. She's always giving rides. Everything that you could ever ask for in a player and a teammate, this person is. I'm so proud of her, and I know that she's going to do amazing things in life, and that's Peyton Duque. Next is our offensive player of the year. You know, when you're given the role as DP and you're the only reason you exist is to hit, you better do it well. So our offensive player of the year hit 318 on the season. She had an on-base percentage of 382. She was number 2 in hits and number 2 in RBIs, and she stuck to her challenge. There was not another kid that asked me to open up the field on the weekends more than this one, and I greatly appreciate the player she is and the person that she's going to become. Ashton Briggs is our offensive player. Next is our defensive player of the year. This is something that I will tell you is very near and dear to mine and Coach D's heart. It's the position that we played. It's the position we push the most. It's the position we ride the most. It's the position that runs the entire game. And this person went above and beyond to make sure that we were in the game, we stayed in the game. She does everything that she possibly can do to keep us in games. And our defensive player of the year is Peyton Duque. Last but not least, our MVP is somebody, when I showed up, I'm like, I don't think she likes me very much. And I'm like, well, that's all right. So, but come to find out, she is just a competitor. And I think that she loves me as much as I love her, because her and I, we go at it. But she is not what a lot of athletes are today, and she is 100% grit. Like, rip my fingernails off, go 100 miles an hour, I'll do whatever it takes, blood on my uniform, I'm the dirtiest kid on the field, and I got the attitude to throw me the ball because I'm literally going to hit it back in your face. And so, she is the kind of kid that you want to take into battle every single time you step on it, and she says, I don't care, put me in shortstop, put me in third, put me in center field, put me in the game when the game is on the line, I want the ball. And so this person plays pitcher, third base, shortstop, outfield, wherever we needed her in the moment. She hit 387. She hit 489 in district. She leads the team in home runs. She leads the team in RBIs. She's number 1 in hits. She had a 466 on base percentage. She only struck out 1 time in district. She has 105 strikeouts and a 3.9 ERA. Our MVP is Lauren Wilson. So we hope to hold on Facebook because we do have 7 girls that were given all district honors. But like I said, since there's no playoffs, we cannot do those. But please keep up with us because we want to award them at that time. So at this time, I'll give it over to Chris Wallace. Sorry, we do have the highest GPA in the athletic department.
Again, just to reiterate what these other coaches have said, to support here at Wills Point. This is my first year here at Wills Point, and the support that has been given to myself and my assistants in the baseball program has been second to none. I really appreciate it. But these individuals still deserve to be recognized. So, Coach Foxley, thanks to him for putting his trust in me. Mr. Fields, Mr. Cooper, our booster club, Coach Bubber, who does anything and everything for us technology-wise, filming the games. I mean, I just couldn't do it without these individuals, and I truly appreciate it. So if you played JV baseball, would you guys go ahead and please? So just to say a little bit about these fine young men, I'm just incredibly proud of each and every one of these guys. They showed tremendous growth and resilience throughout the season. They faced challenges head on, learned from every game, and demonstrated what it means to be a Tiger. Their commitment to improving and supporting one another has really laid a solid foundation for this program's future. So I just want these guys to keep pushing for yourselves. Remember that the effort you put in now will pay off in seasons to come. So I'm going to go down the list here of these young guys. Vincent Chancho, Casey Dubé, Ty Hardy, Cody Cotton, Blake Moore, Jordan Darling, Riley Goodgen, Benjamin Hartpool, Jalen DeBose, Cole Johnson, Jacob Galanese, Caden Taylor, Braden Crow, and Mason White. Thank you guys. All right, if you play varsity baseball, you're going to make All right, so I want to congratulate these guys on just a remarkable season. Their determination and skill and teamwork was nothing short of inspiring this year. They represented Wills Point with pride, and their hard work has paid off in the form of victories and personal growth. Each player brought something unique to the team, and together they created unforgettable memories and advanced to the playoffs, which, as every coaching program knows, it's no short accomplishment to make the playoffs. So give these guys a round of applause, please. Going to go through some awards here. First and foremost, start going from freshmen working our way up to seniors. Freshman Michael Baker, first team All District outfielder. Sophomore Eli Rice, first team All District pitcher. Junior Evan Perez, first team All District catcher. Junior Diego Yin, second team All District first base. Junior Marcus Baker, second team All District utility. Junior Tanner Spindle, second team All District DH. Carson Lejeune, Wyatt Powers, Rylan Biffle, Senior Colton Zink, second team All District pitcher and academic All State recipient. Senior Kyle Edwards, first team All District second base and also academic All State recipient. Senior Jeremiah McLaughlin, All District honorable mention. Senior Jose Rivera Cruz, academic All-State recipient. Senior Jonah Hart. Before we get into the team awards, I'd like to also acknowledge just my assistant coaches, Coach Casey Waxler, Coach Chase Adams, and just want to thank them and their families just for all the countless hours and sacrifice that they put in. And also, as many of you guys probably know in this room, we unfortunately lost an assistant coach, Mike Adams, to an unexpected illness, which was obviously very detrimental to our season. But going through the playoffs, we dedicated playing that first round in his memory. And I think these men not only represented Wills Point High School very well, but they also played their hearts out for Coach Adams. As a teacher, coach, and father and husband, he inspired countless lives with his mentoring, leadership, and support, and he will be dearly missed. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get into some team awards here. First individual that I'm going to talk about, he's a sophomore. We went to this guy on the mound in big games, and he got us through big games. And it's one of the reasons why we were able to place where we placed, because we had to beat the upper level teams in the district when we needed to. So the Man on the Mound award goes to Eli Rice. This next individual I'm going to talk about is someone that brought humor to the field and to the ballpark every single day. His bat came through for us in a lot of situations, whether it be 2 outs, runners in scoring position, or things like that. And it definitely got us some of the big wins. So the big single award goes to Diego Green. This next individual was definitely our go-to guy for defense. And so it's a Gold Glove award, but also what I'd like for it to also be in reference to is also being one of, if not our best utility guy. He pitched, he caught, he played shortstop, he played third base, played outfield when he needed to. We could literally put him wherever we needed to on the field, and we knew that we could rely on him in those situations. So the Golden Glove award goes to Marcus Baker. This next award goes to a very special young man, and I know that the rest of the team is going to agree with everything that was said about this young man, but this individual is one of the most selfless individuals that I've ever had the privilege of coaching. It's every single day. He has a smile on his face. He is just so appreciative and happy just to be a part of this baseball program, to be able to come to the field every single day, be a part of this group. He puts the team above everything else, both on and off the field. I couldn't be more proud of this guy. The most valuable teammate award goes to Jeremiah McClellan. All right, last but most certainly not least, this individual is going to receive the Baseball MVP award, and he truly was that. He was the heart and soul of this team. He led in every single hitting category you could think of. He caught behind the plate for 5-6 innings, then was asked to go to the mound after catching, which is extremely hard to do, and then vice versa. He would pitch for 5 or 6 innings and asked to go behind the plate. So whenever he was at his best, I think the whole team would agree that we were at our best. And so without further ado, the Baseball MVP award goes to Evan Chris. Again, families, parents, thank you for all your support. Wills Point IC, thank you for all your support. And we just can't, we're just excited to see where this program goes. And again, something that I've dedicated myself to is that this program is not just about wins and losses, it's about growing good young men, it's about growing leaders on and off the field. So thank you all very much. Tennis will be next. I'm sorry.
Coach K, I don't know if you did your calculations, but we're pretty smart too. That's with Carson on our team. Hey, if I could have the JV tennis team please come up. Some of these guys play JV and varsity. The JV tennis team had an outstanding spring season. First of all, we ended the fall season by beating golf and winning district championships. That was awesome. So we just carried that on into the spring, and the JV boys and girls teams both won district championships in dominating fashion. It wasn't even close. They won first in all but one division. So we played boys singles, girls doubles, boys doubles, and mixed doubles. And we won first place in all those except for one. They love being on the court, and it's been really cool watching them improve throughout this whole year. So the ones that are here, if you won a medal at district, step forward. Now, if you won second place, let's say if you won third place, step back. If you won second place, step back. So you see a lot of district champions out here. So very good season. The future is very bright for our tennis program. We actually have a state champion on our team, not a tennis state champion, but AJ Glovey won state in copy and editing in academics. That's awesome. Best in the state. That's great. It's still really cool. So we appreciate all the JV, all the hard work they do, and we're looking forward to the future. Allie and Madison next.
Just like the broken record, I would like to say thank you to our administration, Coach Boxley, Coach Lester. Thank you for keeping us in line. We'd like to thank our school board. I know George Wilcox is sitting out in the parking lot sometimes watching us practice, and he goes to the tournaments, and our athletic booster club. We cannot thank you enough. We have the best booster club in the state. They're very supportive of all of our programs. If I could have all the varsity team players come up here, so I stand for myself. But we want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to my husband. He's still mowing before the next round of rain comes in. And I'd also like to thank Coach Turner. I mean, it's not very often that you get to work with somebody for 21 years. And I couldn't ask for a better coach to work with. He keeps me in line. I forget, I can't say all these stuff. I appreciate everything that he does. And I'm excited because tonight we're going to remember while we're here. We're here to celebrate all of our athletes and to our seniors. Because I know parents sitting out there, I know you look at all these kids and go, wow, they were just freshmen just the other day. And all of a sudden now they're seniors. And even today, one of my seniors was turning in her stuff and she got teary-eyed. She was teary-eyed because she's turning it in for the last time. I was teary-eyed because she actually had all her stuff. And so it's just, it goes by so fast. And the time that we get to spend with these kids are just memories that I wouldn't trade for anything. I know Coach Turner and I could not imagine our life without this sport or without these athletes that we in and out of our lives over the past years. The joy and the love of the game, they teach us so much. And what I love about tennis is it takes every one of these teammates to bring it to life. We cannot be more proud of this group and their accomplishments, and they are many. Not only are these kids good on the court, but they're also good in the classroom. And last year we graduated several seniors, very good seniors, and so we were kind of, curious about how these kids would step up to the challenge, but they did. This year, our girls were district champions. Our boys placed second at district. We had 8 regional qualifiers. We had 1 regional champion. We had 1 placed second at the regional tournament, and we had 4 state qualifiers. It was also the first time in our program's history that every one of our regional qualifiers made it to the semifinals. So they made it through the first day, and they made it to the second day. So they made it to the very end, and we couldn't be more proud. This year, our varsity tennis players we had Jillian and Molly. They were district champions, regional champions, and then they were state semifinalists. We had Charleston and Carson. They placed second at district, second place at the regional tournament, and third place at the state tournament. They placed second Eli and Gracie placed third at the district tournament and were regional alternates. Blake and White, fourth place at the district tournament. Brooklyn was third place at the district tournament, was a regional alternate. Brienne was placed fourth at the district tournament. And then we had Jose, aka Pepe, third place in district as a regional alternate, and Seth, who placed fourth at the district tournament as well. These kids are very dedicated to our program. For those of you who don't know, we started our program, our season on August the 1st, and we ended Friday. So we have been playing a very long time. And so it takes a lot of time and a lot of hours that they put into it. And, you know, in the fall, we're all at one location and it's team and it's all fun. But then when you get to the spring, and we get more spread out. We've been to tournaments where we may have 10 different locations. So we have kids spread out all over the state of Texas. And we have an awesome group of parents that make sure that they get them fed, get them brought to us, and back and forth. And we just can't thank them enough. We have so much to be proud of, and our future looks bright. And not only do these athletes take care of business on the court, but they also take care of business in the classroom. Our academic all-district athletes this year are Charleston Sanders, Seth Jenkins, Eli Brewer, Vance Turner, Blake Moore, Wyatt Harper, Jillian Phillips, Molly Sewell, Mikhail Stratton, Caitlin Moody, Brooklyn Dixon, Brian Martin, Addison Mullins, and Gracie Miles. Another thing that was a first is all 6 of our seniors made the TTCA Academic All-State Team, along with the Texas High School Coaching Association All-State Team. So our All-State members are Charleston Sanders, Seth Jenkins, Jillian Phillips, Molly Sewell, Taylor Burnett, and Mikhail Stratton. We have 4 state qualifiers. This year our state qualifiers were Charleston Sanders, Carson LeJeune, Jillian Phillips, and Molly Sewell. In finishing on my part, I'd like to say, seniors, y'all have been such a blessing over the past 4 years. There's never been a dull moment with you around. We love you all, and we thank you for your hard work and dedication to our program. Coach Turner and I could not be more proud of each and every one of you, and we look forward to your accomplishments at the next level. Before I pass it over to Coach Turner, we do have the MVP award. The MVP award this year was voted on by their teammates, and so the most valuable teammates this year are Caitlin Moody and Carson LeJeune.
I got my steps in for the day. Alright, so we have a few superlative awards. I'm gonna go as fast because I know y'all are getting ready to rest us, and Coach Lester's next. We'll get you pumped up. He'll wake you back up, I promise. Most improved, we have a couple girls that we felt like just really took the next step this year. Caitlin Moody and Katie Burnett. Caitlin is a junior. She just wins, okay? She is willing to hit 100 balls to win a point. We asked her to step out of her comfort zone this year and concentrate on doubles this spring. She did really well and improved so much. She and Mikhail finished in the, like Coach Danielle said, 4th in regionals, which puts them in the top 16 in the state in girls doubles. Katie Burnett is a senior who was really close to advancing to regionals last year. Not only did she and Lance advance this year, they won a district championship and also finished in the top 16 in the state mixed doubles. Not only did she have to beat her opponents, she had to keep Lance focused a lot of the time as well. Katie improved so much this season. She has been a vital part of our team, and she's a great teammate. So this year's most improved go to Katie Mooney and Katie Burnett. Whatever it takes award. These are people that put in extra work. So winners find ways to win. My dad used to say that. He coached for a long time. This is an award we wanted to give to a couple individuals that are very dedicated to the sport of tennis and the team. Characteristics that we saw in these athletes include hard workers, putting the team first, playing with whoever they thought, what we thought was best for the team, leaders, and not afraid to speak up or come to us. Dedication. Definition of dedication is the willingness to give a lot of time and energy to something because it's important. That describes both of these athletes. The first whatever it takes award is Lance Turner. Lance spends about 5 to 6 hours a day on the court during the summer for 4 weeks at 100 to 105 degrees for the last 2 summers. I told him he didn't have to go to all the camps that I work, but he never complained about giving up most of his summer. Although he did make up for it before. He has put in a lot of work to improve his game. He played line 2 doubles for us in the fall, mixed doubles this spring with Katie. They had a great season going 20-5. They finished 4th in regionals, like I said, top 16. We're excited to have him back. The other whatever it takes award goes to Mikkel Strutton. Mikkel is the perfect example of doing whatever it takes to excel at her craft. She has put in hours on her own with her dad or with teammates to get better. She has always attended camps in the summer. To be honest, she wasn't really a natural when it comes to learning correct strokes, but she just worked so hard and she wouldn't stop working until she got it right. She was probably more of a singles player, but we felt her best shot was at doubles this year, and she accepted that role. She worked at it. She became actually a pretty good doubles player. Her and Caitlin finished 4th in the regionals as well. They went 37-10 on the year, so this year, whatever it takes is Lance Turner and Mikkel Strutton. Carrying on the tradition, that's our slogan. We adopted that about 10 or 11 years ago. This award, these individuals include characteristics like highly successful, work extremely hard, make others better, know the importance of our program, what it means to us. These 2 athletes are just that. They are really good athletes. Both have worked their way up the ladder and played very important roles in team tennis the past few years and have shined in individuals this spring. Carson LeJeune played number 3 for us in the fall in line 1 doubles. Carson works hard on his own. Not only does he work hard on his game, he stays after practice and gets with others from varsity to JV and even junior high players. This year, he has made others around him better. That's what his leader is about. Molly Sewell has come a long way in the last couple of years. She played doubles with a returning state qualifier. That's a lot of pressure. It's a big target on her back. Plus, she can barely see over the net, so her opponents are going to attack. We actually have a picture of her. She's not taller than the net. So she handled herself very well at the net. That became one of her strengths, actually. Other teams would try to attack her, and she held her own. We have had state qualifiers for the last 11 years in a row. These 2 were able to push themselves and teammates to carry on those high standards that we've set. Molly is a senior and will be attending Tarleton next year, and Carson has his eyes on gold next year. Carson LeJeune and Molly Sewell this year's carrying on the tradition. All right, MVP. An MVP is someone who brings a lot of value to your team. They make others better. Yes, they're usually really good at tennis. We have had several really good players this year. MVPs just kind of stand out. They do a little bit extra. Jillian Phillips is a 2-time state qualifier in girls doubles. She has played line 1 doubles the last 2 years and line 1 singles this year. She has come so far in the last couple of years from playing JV as a freshman to a 2-time state qualifier. That's a big step. She's a dual sport athlete and excels in both. She's an intense player, sometimes too intense, a little teary-eyed, and can be very intimidating at the net. Through sweat and tears, literally a lot of tears, especially I wrote that part. She has grown into an amazing tennis player. Her passion for tennis and volleyball have earned her a spot at the collegiate level. We look forward to seeing her sign her letter of intent in the morning, and we cannot wait to see her success next year at McMurray. The boys MVP. This young man over the last 4 years has been the face of our program. He has played line one for us the last 2 years in singles and doubles. He is a 4-time regional qualifier, and as of last week, a state qualifier. From a very young age, you can see him, you can find him at the courts with his dad hitting balls all the way up to last week. Him and his dad. The Sanders have done an amazing job. What an exceptional young man they have raised. After what was probably the biggest, most intense, emotional victory over the last 4 years, what does he do at the restaurant after the regional tournament? He buys a little girl a cupcake because her mom didn't have enough money. That's the kind of young man this is. No one told me to. Charleston has always made others feel welcome. He hits with teammates after practice, even JV and junior high players. We are excited that Jillian will be playing tennis and volleyball at McMurray next fall. Charleston is continuing to Texas A&M. This has been one of the most successful senior classes that we've had, and they will all be missed. And these two have been a huge part of their success. So this year's MVP are Charleston Sanders and Jillian Phillips. Varsity tennis, and next is Coach Lester. If you got a plaque, please come over here. So we're gonna give the microphone to rest for a little while, right, Coach Lester?
start with the varsity girls. Whitney Curtis, Academic All District. Cameron Redding, Academic All District. Addison Douglas, Academic All District. Ari Walden, Academic All District, Area Qualified. Madison Eggenbacher, Academic All District, Area Qualifier. Catherine Dixon, Academic All District, Area Qualifier. Allison Lopez, Area Qualifier and Regional Qualifier. We had two seniors that came to me this year asking if they could be managers, and I must say they were great managers. They probably did it so they could get out of school once a week, but we definitely won in that department. Both of them were Academic All District, both of them were Academic All State, and that is Hunter Stokes and Bailey Palmer. Now for the varsity boys, Tanner Maddox, Academic All District. Grayson Nixon, Academic All District. Jesse De La Rosa, Academic All District. Jalen Asher, Area Qualifier. Xavier Orozco, Area Qualifier. Jeff Fletcher, Academic All District, Area Qualifier. Brandon Cox, Academic All District, first team Academic All State. Ethan Cornegi, Academic All District, first team Academic All State and Area Qualifier. MJ Jones, Academic All District, District Champion, Area Qualifier, Regional Qualifier. Jacob Samples, Academic All District, Area Champion, and Regional Qualifier. Bryce McDaniel, District Champion, Area Champion, Regional Qualifier, and something that is so hard to do in our region, especially on a technical event, he was a regional finalist. Joseph Rowland, District Champion, Area Champion, Regional Champion, State Qualifier, State Bronze Medalist, and also now holds the triple jump record for Wills Point High School. I'm going to go ahead and give the first superlative award out, and that is for our Teammate of the Year. On the girls' side, we gave two. When we asked all the coaches what they thought, we narrowed it down to two. Two girls that do everything we ask, and we may switch their event mid-track meet, and they always just say, yes, ma'am. And these two girls are Allison Kafka and Catherine Dixon. On the boys' side, it was a unanimous decision. I can't tell you how many times I heard different coaches say all season, I'm so proud of how far this kid has come. We're definitely proud of him. He was a blessing to our team, and our boys' teammate of the year goes to Sammy Duckworth.
Good to go? All right, very good. Real quick, I do want to talk a little bit about this from here, Ross. Come a long way.
Hey, first thing I'm going to do is give a goes to Coach Lester. He's really the one that turns the wheels and gets this whole thing going with the track. So let's give him a round of applause. The girls filled a big MVP. This young lady, she was our most successful in all the field races she participated in. And she always stayed late every day. She was the last one to leave to work on the craft. This year's field MVP for the girls is Cassie Cap. Next up, we'll talk about our running MVP for the girls. She was our sole regional, she qualified for regionals in the 2 mile. She PR'd 30 seconds faster than she has all year. And this young lady is Allison Lopez. The last award we give is the All-In Award. This is an award that goes to somebody that does everything you ask them to do. They don't mind jumping in and filling in on this event or running on this event or that, whatever they can do to help the team try to be successful. This was our fastest sprinter. The thing that impressed me most about this young lady is that, she found a way to prove that you can be successful playing 2 sports at the same time. She thrived in softball as well as track. This year's All-In Award goes to Madison Edwards.
All right, I have the privilege to announce the boys' 3 awards. I'm going to start with the field event MVP first. This young man competed at a high level all year long in both throwing events, the shot put and the discus. He advanced from the district meet to the area meet, flew his personal best out of the water at the area meet, and qualified for the regional meet in the discus. Again, competed at a high level. He's one of the hardest working kids we have in this athletic program. That's Jake Samuels. All right, the next award I'm going to give out is the running MVP. This young man ran 6 different events throughout the course of this track season. He did whatever he was asked. He started out at the beginning of the year running the sprint relay, the 100 and the 200. At a certain point in the year, we asked him to remove from those individual events and run in 2 other relays. He ran the sprint relay, he ran the mile relay, and he also ran the 4x2. This kid came to work every single day. He was always there. He worked his tail off. That's Xavier Orozco. And then our last is our all-in MVP. I think it kind of goes without saying. I don't have to say a whole bunch about this young man because it's already been well put out there today in this short amount of time, thanks to Coach Lester. This young man is the 3rd best triple jumper in the state in 4A. He not only did just that, he qualified for regionals in 3 different events, the quarter and the long jump as well, which is really, really, really impressive. Our all-in MVP is Mr. Joseph Rowland Jr.
Very good. And that's next to our
ladies, if you were nominated NCAA All-American Cheerleader this year, please step forward. We have JV cheerleaders Lindy Gilmore, Magdalene Nunez, Chloe Wilson. Varsity cheerleaders Morgan Carball, Madison Evanbacher, Anna Esparza, Casey Fugate, Dakota Miller, and Natalie Montero. In addition to our All-American nominations, varsity cheerleader Brenda Esparza received the Camp Star Tumbler Award this year. And in addition to the complete tryout process for All-American cheerleader, there are those other awards that are issued. And we have a freshman JV cheerleader that received not only the Star Jump Award throughout this tryout process, but she also completed an additional tryout process with approximately a dozen other squads, and she received the highest score of the entire tryout process and received the Camp Top All-American Award, and that's Miss Magdalene Nunez. And finally, I would like to recognize a valued member of our organization. I value them all, but I do have an opportunity to recognize one each year. She has shown tremendous maturity, leadership, organization, and teamwork. She has taken on tasks to improve our processes and communication without me even having to ask her. She's ahead of me a lot of the time. She is very organized. She's brought in new processes to improve and has created a legacy for our future squads to keep up. This is in addition to her academic success and participation in other extracurricular activities and organizations. Please join me in congratulating this year's Cheerleader of the Year, Ms. Peyton Buquet. Thank you all very much for coming, and please give these ladies another hand. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll try to make this short and sweet. Continue on with the ride. I'd like to introduce some of my student trainers. First off, junior. Junior. Emily Wilson. Sophomore, Serena Martinez. Senior, Kayvon Escobar. Senior, Hannah Lewis. And senior, Christina Rivera. I'd like to express my gratitude to all of you guys, for all the work that you put in. You're the team behind the team, the people who put in hours and don't get any recognition at some times. Okay? I would like to give great gratitude to two of these students. I would like to express how much I thank you for having me this year. It's your first year in sports med. It should caught on very quickly. No task is too big or too small for her. She was always ready to be hands-on. Recently, she was awarded the Who Schools Award for her excellent performance in the classroom. Once again, thank you, Jimena, for all your hard work and dedication. I would also like to recognize this next student. It's her second
time and effort Peyton has invested in this program. Thank you, Peyton, for everything you do. And for now, for my awards, every year I have the honor of selecting a male and a female recipient for Student Athletic Trainer of the Year. These awards are given to individuals who demonstrate positive attitude, strong work ethic, and ability to inspire others by working hard. It's a celebration of the dedication and leadership in our program. My Male Student Athletic Trainer Award goes to someone who is well-known in athletics. He is courageous and never afraid to speak his mind. He is someone who I can always count on. Our program wouldn't be the same without you. Keep up the hard work, and I hope you do great in your next level and collegiate level. Thank you, Steve Durgan, for my medal. And finally, my Female Student Athletic Trainer Award goes to someone I could always rely on. If I asked a task need to be completed, all she said is, I got it. If I need someone to set up and cover a game for me, she would said I could go. Don't let her size fool you. She's as fierce as they come. My Female Student Athletic Trainer Award goes to Kehlani Escobar. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Coach Danielle Durrell.
Tonight, I am honored to be presenting the Kim Wright Award to a very deserving young lady. Kim Wright was a young lady full of life and love for athletics, academics, and agriculture. She was an important part of the volleyball and basketball and track teams here at Wills Point High School, along with the Wills Point High School FFA. Kim loved competition and she loved team sports because it took all team members to give it life. Her teammates were her family. You could drive by the school on the weekends and see Kim and her father out working on the sports that she loved so much. Kim tragically lost her life in a car accident in November of her senior year, but her legacy will live on through this award. This award is given to a multi-sport athlete who possesses many of the qualities that Kim did. This young lady is a competitor, and competition fuels her soul. She loves being part of a team, and she considers her teams to be her family. I cannot wait to see how this young lady excels in volleyball and tennis next year at McMurray University. Go Warhawks. This year's Kim Wright Award goes to Ms. Jillian Phillips.
Tiger Pride. The Tiger Pride Award was started in long time ago, 1992. The characteristics of the Tiger Pride Award: team player, always put the teams first, great work ethic, willing to put in extra work on their own, good grades. The coaches don't have to worry about them passing or failing. They're taking care of their business. Great character, never in trouble. Leader. Maybe not always vocal, but others can look up to what that athlete's doing and know they're on the right path. Follow that lead and trust. As a coach, you can trust that this kid's going to get the job done when the game's on the line. This year's Tiger Pride Award goes to an individual that meets all these characteristics and more. Not only was she a leader for her team, she was also one of the best, most talented athletes on her team. She was a captain, a leader, displayed good sportsmanship, good student in the classroom, really good student. Respectful to her teachers, coaches, peers, and opponents. You won't find a better young lady at Wills Point High School. This year's Tiger Pride recipient is Hunter Stokes.
I know we've done a clean house here, some people have left. Appreciate you people that have stayed around for a while. So it leads us to the special fan award. Well, I feel like I've traveled a lot in the state of Texas this spring. Been to Abilene, Frisco, Austin, San Antonio, Longview, and it's a good thing, because that means our athletes are competing on a high level and getting extended season to be able to go to those big meetings. But everywhere I go, I seem to see one person. A lot of times this person is doing it on their dime. As far as their job, they go above and beyond, and more than what the little bit of pay that goes along with what they do here at the school, just way beyond. When we had an issue, we need to pick up a softball coach. This person stepped forward and said, "Coach, I'll do it." I'm going to butcher your name, so I'm just going to say, Coach D, come on. Okay, we're going to get out of here. Speedy, come on, man. Speedy, you're going to have to come back next year and do this for us. You did such a great job you have for the last couple of years for us. We're going to break when Speedy's done right here. You guys be safe going home. You know you're doing something right. If you got to go to the band hall, get a bunch of chairs. So thank y'all for coming.
First of all, I want to thank everyone for coming out to celebrate all the hard work and dedication that these coaches and athletes have been through all year. They all, and even parents, have all been through some hard times this year, but we made it through. And for those of you who were not here for the meal, I read a scripture, which happens to be my favorite scripture, because two of my childhood teachers, when I was at the intermediate, got a Bible made for me because they thought I had a special future ahead of me. And they each wrote a note in the Bible that they remembered that I told them I wanted to be when I was older. And one thing that I did want to be when I was older was a minister. I love talking about the Word of God, and I love spreading the Word of God. So if you're not here, I will read one of the scriptures that they put in here for me. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. In those days when you pray, I will listen. If you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me. That is Jeremiah 29, verses 11 to 13. Please join me in a word of prayer as we close. Dear Lord, as we close tonight, I pray that you keep us all safe as we head home. Thank you for allowing us to congratulate these athletes on their hard work and dedication this year. I pray blessings upon each and every soul here tonight. Father God, we know that we can do all things through you who gives us strength. These athletes and coaches showed that this year, Lord. In your name, in your holy name, I pray. Amen.
Okay, thank y'all. Only the strong survive. Y'all be safe going home.